Welcome everyone to the most up-to-date Linux distribution live on all of YouTube. How do I know it's the most up-to-date Linux distribution? Well, I just compiled everything from source, right? Like normal people do. But for those new to this channel, we maintain a Linux distribution for 25 years. And so we got some experience and we got everything working. Finally, I finished the transition to latest and greatest T2 Linux. You also probably need to change the color. Not the perfect color actually. All new, and yes, I even had to, as it is, I think the free desktop org, Red Hat, SUSE and stuff developers, they really don't want us that stuff works. Because of course I spent probably 5 hours, like not only like Arch or Gentoo users, yes, even T2 Linux developers, getting everything to work, but of course we only do it once and then you have it for playing along at home. It is absolutely mind-blowing, of course, how much constantly changes and is broken. Just need to check here a little bit how broken this is. By the way, I hope the audio is fine. I wanted to quickly check that, but leave in the comments below if audio is fine. So yeah, even the video codecs didn't work. Like I had to get yesterday OBS working. So that is the latest of OBS, the latest of Qt, the latest of Mesa, the latest of Wayland, the latest of Sway. Yes, Sway release candidate. Yeah, and amazing, I even spent an extra 30 minutes of, yes, it took 30 minutes because I had to find the file and the fiddle with GIMP. Yes, the latest of GIMP. We have it all, Inkscape, you name it, right? Desktop Linux never looked that good, especially with, also can we not quit that, or is it probably there? Did I do this wrong? Experts shocked, not only did we get OBS working and hardware encoding and like FFmpeg, libva, and lo and behold, of course everything committed, yes, 2023 calls and wants his video codec spec. Now somehow for years you build Mesa and it builds a libva, Mesa integrated open source video codecs, but now you build the stuff and you don't have video codecs. But yeah, some debugging, some Googling, and you get the idea. Let's quickly do some stuff. Let's enjoy. Like obviously, as annoying as it is, like it's absolutely shockingly frustrating how much random shit I need to fix 25 years later, and day after day I sit here and fix stupid shit, stupid nonsense. It is basically like Oracle and Google really don't want independent, or Microsoft and Red Hat and IBM. Nobody probably really wants independent Linux developers have their fun, their cake, and eat it too. It is crazy, but we got everything working. GIMP, Inkscape, OBS Studio, latest Firefox. It is absolutely snappy and award-winning, amazing. And obviously you can soon. I have work in progress, incoming images. I should release them, releases ASAP, basically build all the 35 or so build architecture configurations for Itanium, for unobtainable Itanium. Yes, we still support this, obviously, news, right? RISC-V, UltraSpark, PowerPC, PS3, share, like, subscribe, Patreon, you name it. Emerging the stuff at home, of course, some manual filling at times required. And by the way, did I mention I edited a dedicated background, right? Does that not, like, is this not the most amazing Linux desktop? Like, yes, even the Linux Foundation managers and C-level executives do not use desktop Linux. And here, not only we get everything built, cross-compiled, and we even use it. And yes, I even installed LibreOffice already. Did I mention? I need to, it's like LibreOffice wouldn't be LibreOffice. I still need to figure out why it now defaults in some, I know it for some years it installs for really stupid reasons in, like here, somewhere, where even was it? Okay, let's quickly check. I had this build yesterday because I want to, I have it currently on a 3950X LibreOffice. That has some really strange, like why does it install there? Probably the same reason, right? I mean, I configure opt LibreOffice. I want it there, but that is there. LibreOffice, either another instance, whatever. No, it isn't. Yeah, probably Control-C yesterday. Did you know? Just don't freaking show me the bloody tip since 1996. It's like, yes, we have LibreOffice, and yes, you can run a business. I run my business since 2006, wholly based on T2 Linux, and so can you. Obviously, why all except the menus a little bit, nah, Wayland, whatever. It is just freaking outstandingly amazing. And if I would not every day need to fix other people's broken code, OBS, I see you, Mesa. Anyway, we are here, we are back. It took only 5+ years live on YouTube and nearly everything is freaking up to date. I committed quite some stuff already, some cache files for better dependencies, right? Build GIMP, cache update for improved dependencies. Also, like some stuff like, there is so much still nonsense. It's absolutely shocking that after soon 5 years, live here on this channel nearly daily, I still need to fix random shit like even Pango doesn't build with NSS3. I need to check that had unresolved submits. Like, why is sometimes some obscure esoteric stuff disabled because it didn't build for me, right? Probably should check. Do we have people tuning in? Is audio okay? I probably should check audio myself. If nobody complains, probably fine. Anyway, welcome to 2024. Finally, I updated my portable Road Warrior SSD that I use for live streaming. Last year I tried this, right? I had it here since last year, but last year I had no time, right? It took me literally 5 years of figuring all this broken shit out. It's sure, we are not Debian. There thousands of people spend the same time, right? But recurrent criticism, is it really necessary to constantly break so much stuff that from all the 2057 Linux distributions, 10,000s of contributing developers daily need to fix and adapt stuff like why can Mesa video codecs not be built by default? Like, why did they build by default 2 years ago and not anymore? Why is GIMP and Inkscape and anyway? Probably, yeah, people don't maybe want it to build, but we are here to build it for you, including for Itanium and P3 that upstream developers also don't want you to use. Let's do one more thing. So most things are of course working, but of course, don't forget to subscribe because obviously there will be daily changes coming. We still have some KDE fine, like the vast majority of KDE stuff builds, except some strange obscure stuff with failing unresolved symbols, missing includes, and other broken who knows what, including GNOME and other stuff. So go there, share, subscribe for more fixes to come. Including, let's try to build, we have 2 more things. We also have, like, if you want to earn some cents, right, we have some GitHub. So this is a brand new, the browser has nearly no history. GitHub me T2SDE probably. This is how now the stuff is, right? If I say the newest, most up-to-date Linux distribution, like unless someone runs daily Git snapshots and other release candidates, this is as new as you can possibly get. And I hope finally my menu doesn't flicker anymore because this is Firefox 122. Just built the other day. What was my closing? What was? Was this probably? Anyway, if you are interested in open source, getting your hands dirty, we have some bounties, easy bounties even. Just I'm either not motivated, don't need, or is not mission critical for me, including as simple things as simple things. We can, by the way, if you want to do some stuff, always let me know, right? Because yes, $50. Hey, we are not yet the Linux Foundation, right? But if you should subscribe, we're getting there. And like, if you want to simply package some optional dependencies, and we can talk about it, or we can even split this in 3 parts and like 3 times $50 or whatever, because it's probably some 50ish or 40ish or whatever. So yeah, if you package 20 or get 50, package another 20. We can pay this out multiple times, all right? But get in touch with us before, because LibreOffice, here it's downloading quite some shit. So what I mean with like adding T2 packages of most of the stuff that is independently packageable, and I mean some stuff we have packaged, like obviously apply some common sense, right? Because we have of course ICU4Cs, but somehow for whatever reason some stuff is low-hanging fruit. I probably should do this myself, but like other like frozen GLM, I don't know, like lib whatever stuff, freehand and stuff, and yeah, package like maybe 12 get 50, package another 12 get 50 euro stuff, like if you're a student or otherwise want to have some open source compensation. Anyway, similar to Blender and RPCS3, and probably now that we have everything working, desktop Linux, 2024, the year of T2 desktop Linux. Let's have some fun, right? Probably some gaming live streams coming, revitalizing Wine and RPCS3. Let's see what's happening, because actually all I wanted to do, I mean, not only have the latest and greatest software on my Linux desktop, but actually RPCS3, I wanted to do this for quite some time. I had this packaged already. We might still be missing some dependencies. What do we have here? GCC new, this is not new versions, this is, it's skipped anyway. Let's see, did this even download? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. What's going on here? Did it really? So yeah, specify PNG static. Now that's off to a good start. Let's see what's going on there, because I wanted for quite some time not only use it to improve RSX development on Linux. Of course, you can't run Linux in there, in this, what even is the official naming for, yes, content, yes, I understand. We don't do piracy, we do open source Linux development, man. So open source, what is RP whatever standing for? RP whatever that was standing for, they don't even explain here maybe. Anyway, what's going on here? I'm not sure if I ever had this fully built. Often I package stuff that's even starts to build or whatever. Maybe the subdirectory is, what does it even, third party lib ping, why does it do that? No idea, that's off to a good start. I slightly wonder, RPCS3, by the way, why cannot someone write a test comment? I'm always wondering if everything, if all missions, if all systems are go. Oh, there's a comment. Thanks for that. So, RPCS3, is this even, what kind of download is that here? That is GitHub archive. So the question is, also I need to disable that here. And by the way, obviously we're not running out of time. As I mentioned 5 minutes ago, we even have to migrate to Pipewire, because somehow I had this on another test system. It is absolutely hilarious that, do we even have any special Pulse audio? So, not the most actually crazy. Because Pulse audio somewhat works, like if like my video capture dongle works, and if I connect an external USB DAC, it works, but the built-in audio is skipped. Why does, it works in principle, but skips the built-in HDA analog audio stuff, like do why? And it did this even on, I really don't understand what people are developing, right? You really would think that after so many years that would just work, but rocket science. Probably more difficult to write a Linux audio daemon than flying to Mars or whatever. So, the question is, what's going on here? RPCS3. I actually didn't expect this. I think it was RPCS2, which we also maybe quickly. So this is really huge, by the way. What the heck is that even? An ad? That looks like complete garbage. Thank you very much. RPCS2 was the same, right? Or was it RPCSX? Oh, this is that. Do they have a release? They also had some... Oh, they have some release. They have one release. Interesting. The question is, okay, November, whatever. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's maybe just, while we wait here, RPCSX, do that too. Oh, let's build some more stuff. Links. Yeah, whatever happened there. USB dongle galore. I have to say somehow the USB stuff, so maybe it was some USB hiccup stuff. Don't tell me that is by the way, has some audio micro dropouts like it once had? It's like, yeah, it's even on Steam Deck, my 7-year-old rolling release stuff was stable on the Steam Deck, right? So that is a bloody low cost ASRock board, a mini ATX board with a 1350X. Yeah, somehow USB was partially a little bit glitchy. I slightly wonder why. Don't tell me this is this FTMP thing. Probably need to. The good thing is I will not use this. I will plug it. It's a portable external. Portable SSD, so I will plug it back into the Steam Deck for thin client and energy efficient use here. So I only had it in this test rig to have it in parallel and faster build times probably on a 1350X in the Steam Deck. Anyway, so yeah, some stuff as expected. So yeah, now we can do the nice things, right? Now that we have video codecs working again and the latest of Sway and stuff. Now we can have some gaming fun with emulators and PS3. What's going on here? The ping, not find VTune. VX, oh, this one's VX widgets. Okay, so those, okay, we can build this. The question is, and this also now all the other incremental improvements, right? After catching up with KDE GNOME and packaging thousands of new packages and cross-compiling and all the other fun stuff. We have multiple, so like now we can do the toppings on our cake here. I wanted VX widgets, of course, because we have, okay, let's try VX WX widgets. So those, I probably only packaged those recently. We could check the log, but it also doesn't matter. And so I'm aware that those didn't probably not fully build. Also, there's some partially newer test release, nothing like, for example here. So some of the stuff I knew, and which is why I wanted to make a live stream just now. I burned already so much time getting comfortable. I probably should make a video. My first 20 things I need to do on macOS to make macOS usable, and first 20 things on T2 Desktop Linux to make T2 Desktop Linux usable. Of course, pro tip, I keep all my config, like 20 years, 2 decades grown configs, Tmux, Sway and stuff, versioned, Git to subversion, right? So usually start from that, plus some new stuff, and latest, like even Alacrity, they changed their config stuff from JML to TOML or whatever, so there's always some migration thing. That is RPCS3 let's update that. We didn't even had a release there for some reason. Alright, I also wanted to, by the way, the colors are, I believe, slightly off. Maybe some gamma setting, because it is way brighter. I mean, not the most important thing. There is even Wayland. would just be properties? No. Oh, you don't see my mouse cursor. Maybe you want to show mouse cursor. You probably want, do you want to see mouse cursor? I guess so, huh? Do we have here somewhere, where was it? Filters, transforms. Transform was probably a theme transform, blending mode. Here maybe filters, huh? Here filters. The question is though, and I believe it was somewhere else, because here's stuff like apply LUT, color correction. Let's see what happens here. Maybe it was color correction. Because this does not, like it should, although it's pretty neutral. Okay, maybe we leave it. Did I add this now already? Maybe it's just a display. Probably need to check that on some color corrected display later. What did I do now with the filter stick? Color corrections in there. Let's delete. Okay, that's still identical. Okay. RPCS3, is this the emulator? What I'm using it for? I'm not using it yet. I saw fans on our Discord having fun with that. I packaged that. I'm not using that, but I always said it could potentially help us developing Linux RSX drivers of creating user space code that compile for Linux and for PS3. And then we could potentially debug the emulator to make our life easier and debug it better. New sub there, happy to hear that, welcome. Picked up a DECR 1400, that's amazing, looking forward to RSX accelerated Linux on it eventually, happy to hear that. Yeah, do you have other OS on that already? I have a very special flavor. The problem is I actually kind of need to make a secure enclave here somewhere. Because I have a very special flavor. The question is, do you have you basically need custom firmware, DECR 1400 custom firmware, right? Which might be difficult to get if you don't have it already. So does this probably in good old fashion, this probably has Git externals, right? Would it or would it not? Here's also, they have in a release, but okay, the release is old. Have I been at techs, right? Probably do they tech? Okay, they tech very often. Okay, that is not the most helpful. Okay, not really sure why I had some random thing here then, but doesn't matter. So yeah, basically that is that is a goal next, right? So was it RPCS3? Okay, and we want actually all we wanted was mostly RPCS3. So what does it need? And probably after spending here way too much of my lunch break getting ready with this installation, maybe they are all not checked out. No, there is at least something, or is it not? Oh no, it isn't. Okay, so probably the third-party stuff didn't check out, which is unfortunate. Which already kind of what I expected. It's ridiculous that nowadays, hurricane criticism, nowadays you need to even check this out with Git submodules, Git plus this stuff. I believe, what was our syntax? Like so. Oh, this will have another checksum. CS3. git plus https. What's going on here? RPCS3. Git, why does it? Archive that is, of course. Still, why does it not? What does this want now? CMake, found threads. No system or bundled FMT was found. Yeah, the first time packaging on another Linux distribution of one of the other 2057 would be similar. Someone needs to go through all the dependencies. Of course, the T2 system will cache them. Just that I did not previously successfully build it. I just packaged it somewhere on the go to already document that. More comments there. Also, that indicates that probably this PCSX2 needs similar git checkout with its depths. Maybe we instantly do that. Title said most up-to-date Linux distribution. Wonder if you have heard of GNU, GUIX, whatever. Yeah, I've heard about this. So basically, I run my own Linux distribution since 25 years, right? I don't really try out other Linux distributions. Like, why should I if I have T2 freaking rock Linux? For me, it's pointless. Like, I have the ideal source distribution with the, for me, most one-to-one developer connection to the sources and efficiency. Nothing automates and simply builds like T2 Linux. So why should I test any of the other 2000 whatever Linux distributions? I tried some in the 90s, SUSE and Debian sucked in 1996, and then found Rock Linux and contributed and led and forked Rock Linux in what is today T2. So yeah, I have no intention, no need, and no. I like each time I somewhere get in touch with another Linux distribution, I'm disappointed of their convoluted complexity and whatnot. So yeah, your mileage may vary. As always, leave me in the comments below. What's your favorite Linux distribution? And have you tried out T2 freaking Linux? Where is my there somewhere? And if not, then why not? And otherwise, what were your findings? If I know what to find that. So people always ask for books. Greetings to Brazil. People always ask for books. Books is really difficult for me. Of course, I have some Linux books from 20 years ago that obviously, I mean, also like Linux device driver development, new edition was cancelled or whatever. So with the ever-changing open source landscape, books are aging faster than, I don't know what, than books are aging faster than peak bug apples. So yeah, I always recommend, I mean, yeah, some basics, it's hard. Books is hard. Maybe look into, leave me in the comments below if you have any self-taught or whatever modern experience. My recommendation might be just look into the sources, what you're interested in. If you're interested in PS3, PC, RX3, Linux kernel, just unpack the sources, take a look, fix what you want to fix and whatnot. Like for me, like looking into Pipewire next and so on and so forth. So what does this want now? Probably another. So yeah, this we probably search for stuff. Yeah, find. Do we have that? Maybe not. So the win-win of the stuff is always packaging, or maybe that is rapid YAML. Maybe this we could pip, probably doesn't hurt too much that. Maybe it is that, maybe it isn't. And the other win-win of this stuff is always not only getting PlayStation emulators and developer tools packaged, but also adding tons and tons and tons of more dependencies. Let's see, was it the right thing, or was it not? Search for stuff. Can't make this. Okay, is that I found rapid YAML error. Search for stuff. What does it want? Does not contain. Okay, so it indeed wants another checkout. Let's fix that, and then we probably soon call it a day because I actually have some other things like a company to run, right? If you're interested in our stuff. So that is our Linux distribution, and that is my company. If you're interested in either paperless Office or embedded and virtual and other amazing Linux consulting and solutions. Same shameless self-promotion here of all this stuff we do actually with our tiny little Linux distribution. And let's change that here to that was that here. Let's use this version tag because why not? RPCS3 I knew that will not work, I just wanted that cryptic version in there. So there. I mean, yeah, the thing is I don't want this V prefix in the version, and that is why, I mean, we could leave it here, but whatever. So it will then be git plus http, all this good stuff with version Z. I don't know if we can in the meantime call it better or whatever with version 1. Yeah, that's basically how it's going. I hope you enjoyed this, learned something. A little bit short content today. It's basically was a new OBS latest and greatest T2 freaking desktop Linux test live stream. Okay, that is checking out. That does pretty not yet check out. Also, the Git has a typo. And basically this is also, as I always said, drinking your own champagne, icing your own cake, or simply just using smoke testing your own stuff, because even this minimal only making OBS studio work again on those few people who actually live stream from freaking open source desktop Linux. OBS Studio, GIMP, Inkscape, Sway, I mean Firefox comes already, and then even noticing stuff like the Mesa, libva, hardware, encode driver stuff not working out of the box. All those tiny little details not only make you playing along at home easier, your life easier, but also improving our release, right? Because obviously the only substitute for testing is more testing, and the more we use our stuff ourselves, the more it's tested. I'm not really sure what's going on here with this base name. Maybe it shouldn't have this slash then. I always maybe we do that again. I probably should add a failsafe there. I have the feeling this will probably error out. Maybe we cancel it already. The thing is, even for me, I only do this once a week. Only once a week, packaging some new thing that needs Git, and then always like copy and paste /net/. I probably should add a failsafe check. I also did this wrong. Oh, this is why it did that. So that is a little bit error prone. Okay, this actually did. What is it here? File removed before the. This I might have done this stupidly, cleaning up the stuff. Nothing like removing the stuff before you tar stuff. So yeah, of course it's this kind of trailing slash or not a little bit error prone. I only know this because I knew already this once happens to me, and probably to be, you know what, let's add this to, let's see, is my, that is on. Basically add safeguard to git check download train slash. Was there anything else? All right, theoretically I have one more. Workspace 5. I also have actually, do I have? I have this already here. I added this probably yesterday. Suspend from encrypted LVM is probably not working as it should. Anyway, some quick stuff, some more packaging details. I'm running out of time, I need to go. Nonetheless, as amazing, highly appreciated that you tuned in. Maybe spread the word. Maybe give it a try if you want to support all the stuff, keeping SGA Octane, O2, PS3, DEC Alpha, unobtainable Itanium, and other fun stuff, and of course latest and greatest desktop Linux for even on just Intel and AMD, alive, Patreon, YouTube membership, GitHub sponsorship. Would be amazing. I hope you enjoyed to learn something. As usual, leave me, like, if you answer your questions down below, right? If other people watch this later, for book recommendations, always comment below, right? If you recently been there, done that, got fresh into open source and have amazing books or blog posts or initial easy to get to sources, comment below. Hope you learned something and to see you soon for all the emulator and fun to come.